Hi guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we are going to do a very cool makeup look inspired by a person that I look up to so much. She was an icon in every way possible. She is remembered to this day for the work that she has done as well as her fashion sense and makeup. She was way ahead of her time and she was such a force. She is one person that everybody knows. My grandmother, my mom, my dad, me, we all know her, we all love her. If you haven't guessed already, it is Lady Diana, the queen of people's hearts, and we're gonna do her iconic look with the blue kohl. So I'm very excited. We're gonna do the base as well. Let's get right into it. So it's still really hot here in Bangalore, although it rained, but it rained for like 30 minutes and then stopped. So it's very humid because of that, but let's pray for more rains. When I look at her pictures, her base is very natural. It's very matte. There's not a lot of shine going on. It's very matte, it's very simple, it's very skin-like, and there's nothing too much that's going on. I'm going to use the MAC Studio Radiance foundation, and this is really good. It is very skin-like. It's very fluid in consistency, and one of my favorite foundations. I'm going to take a bit on the back of my hand, a pump and a half. You can see that it's already so runny and it's like a tint. So it's very lightweight on the skin as well. So I'm just gonna place it on my face, not too much on the forehead because again it's a bit light and my forehead has the most pigmentation. So we're gonna first blend this in. As you can see, the finish is very fresh, and that's why I love it so much, because it's just so skin-like, and you can see a bit of my pigmentation, but for the most part it's given me a very even tone and it makes my skin look like skin, not like I've painted a coat of something. So wherever you feel like you need more coverage, you can take the rest of it and just concentrate it on that area. Finish of the foundation, as you can see, it gives me a nice sheen. It looks very skin-like and it is just so beautiful even in real life, not just on camera. Now we are going to go in with a powder. If you look at Lady Diana's pictures, she's very matte in terms of her base, so we are going to use a translucent powder. I'm using the one by Laura Mercier. It's a very nice shade and the formula is so good. I'm just gonna place it under my eye, over my nose. You can see already that it's given me that airbrushed, blurred finish. Around my mouth, forehead. So you can see how airbrushed and blurred my skin looks in the most natural way possible. I do generally like to use a lot of powder in my routine because I have combination skin and my T-zone gets very oily, and in the summertime I get abnormally oily all over my face. So powders are powder products and setting powders and powders in general, powder compacts, these are what I live off of in the summers for real, or no makeup. It's either if I'm wearing makeup, I'll have to do a bit of powder. I can't have that beautiful shiny base. If I wear the MAC foundation out in the sun, my skin will look so oily. It'll look like I slathered vegetable oil on my face. So it won't work for my skin type, especially during the summer. During winters, yes. In fact, my skin does get really dry during the winter, so it will work wonderfully then. But summertime, I'll need to add a bit of powder. Alright, so that's what it looks like. The base, you can see that is very natural, skin-like. There's a blurring effect where required, and it gives me a nice even canvas to work on. Now what we're gonna do is we are gonna go in with blusher. Now her cheeks are always very flushed. It gives me like a she's always blushing kind of a look. It's very natural pink blush, and for that we are using a very interesting product by this Korean company called Apu, and it is actually a skincare brand. So one of my favorite sunscreens is from Apu. So I was really excited to see that they have a blush, and this blush was around 400-450 rupees, and I think that's really cool. But the packaging is really interesting. When you look at it, you'll think it's a nail polish, but no, it's a blush. It's called the Juicy Pang Blusher by Apu, and it comes, even the applicator is like a nail polish in the shade PKO2. I'm gonna take this and just, you can see how bright it looks on the face, on either side, on my nose. And now just gonna take my fingers. You see how that sort of diffuses into my skin, making it look so natural. It looks so pink, so pigmented, but look at how naturally it diffuses into the skin. It gives me that blushing, sort of a natural blushing look. Isn't that stunning? Korean skincare, Korean makeup is just somewhere else. I just love everything that they do. We are now going in with a bronzer. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the shade Rich Amber. The same powder brush and just swirling it around, dusting off the excess. Just ever so subtly, just to bring a little bit of warmth and a bit of depth to the face. This is really, really nice. Now that is the base completed. Now we're gonna go on to doing her iconic eyes and the blue kajal. Dude, she looks so stunning in that blue kajal. Her eyes are just so captivating. So that's what we're gonna do right now. And first, for that, you want to take a kajal. It's a pencil kohl. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this with a light hand, the center of my brow. I'm gonna lift it ever so slightly and tight line my upper lash line. Do you see that? It's already opened my eyes a lot more. On the other side as well. There we go. Now, taking the same black kajal, you want to just draw a line as close to the lash line as possible. The other side. It's got to look like that. Now we have created a little bit of a structure to the eye. So I've always noticed in most of her pictures that on top she has a black kajal, and on her lower lash line she has a nice bright blue kajal. Elizabeth Arden was one of her favorite makeup brands, so we're not using Elizabeth Arden, we're using Just Herbs, and we're using Sugar Pop. A nice dense brush, and I'm just going to blend it just a tad bit. On the other side, sort of bring a little bit out like so. Okay, not too evidently, it's just like a shadow. So this way it'll help accentuate almond eyes better. We're recreating her look, but we're doing it on Indian features. So that's why there are little tweaks. Now we are going to use the Sugar Pop kajal. There's no shade name on this, but it's a nice royal blue, which is almost identical to her blue iconic kajal. So what we're gonna do first is take this. We're gonna draw a waterline on the other side. Now what we're gonna do is we are gonna, like what we did on the upper lash line, we are gonna very close to the lower lash line, we are gonna draw like that. On the other side, there we go. We are gonna take a eyelash curler. This is by Elf. It's a really nice one. Got it off of Nykaa. Most of the makeup that I bought is off of Nykaa, in case you're wondering. I'm just gonna curl my lashes. Guys, be sure to not curl your lashes after mascara, because there are chances that you could tear a few hairs off. So curl and then do mascara. So curling is really important because she has very nice long lustrous lashes and they really add to the eye look. So we are going to use the Too Faced iconic mascara, my favorite. From the base, I'm going to just wiggle my way up. The other side. I don't know if y'all are K-drama lovers, but let me know in the comments if you've been watching The Queen of Tears. Dude, I've been watching it every week and I'm in tears by the end of every episode. So I really hope there's a happy ending. Otherwise, I'm gonna be inside my room locked up for 2 weeks crying about how it was a bad ending, because it's just such a beautiful story and I just want to see a very happy ending. So we've got, I think, 3 coats in. So I've managed to make it as long and lustrous as possible. Take this, just wipe off the excess on the tube, right? And do this vertically, sort of just go across that and then there. When I do my mascara, I'm scared of myself. She had beautiful blue eyes and it just popped so beautifully for her. And I have brown eyes, but it still works out so nicely for me. I just really like how it looks. We will also do a little bit of shimmer because she does a bit of shimmer on her lid. I'm gonna take this bling eye stick by Etude House. It looks like this. It's in a very nice champagne sort of a shade, and I'm going to take it in my finger actually, and I'm going to just place a little bit of it, just take a little bit and just sparingly sort of place it on my eye. Now we are going to do lips. So in all her pictures she has a very beautiful sort of a natural pink lip, and for that we are using this tint by Peripera in the shade Very Pretty. I got it off of Macaron Beauty. It's an app. I think they also have a website. I just love Peripera so much. I love their packaging. Now I'm going to take a little bit of a lip liner and just thinly, because I do have pigmented lip. That looks like my lips, but better. The look, guys, this is it. I mean, there's nothing much else. I've tweaked it for Indian features, Indian skin tones, so that it flatters us a lot more beautifully. I really like it. I think, you know, even the lower lash line I've made it slightly thicker, which for our features it looks nicer, right? I really hope you liked today's video. If you'd like to support me, please do subscribe, give me a thumbs up and drop a comment, say hi. That would mean a lot to me. And follow my Instagram if you'd like to see reels almost every single day. I post something or the other. If you'd like to follow that, please do. That's about it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I love you. Until next time. Bye.